Hey guys, how you doing? Oh, my lighting is very good. Let me scoot over a little. Okay, I'm not sure the lighting's gonna work here, but let's just go with it. Um, yeah, I had a great day today. Split some wood. Um, I started disassembling a trailer axle assembly. Um, have some thoughts. So I had a somewhat critical commenter on my last video, and and I'm sure this person like meant well and whatnot, but it's just it, I mean, I was excited to have such a long comment, because it's engagement, and so it helps the channel, and it helps me, and so I really appreciate that. But I've just been thinking about it, and um, so one of the things about van life, it's something that this commenter pointed out, and it's something that I've experienced over and over again. So for over 7 years, I lived and taught in South Korea, in China, and in Saudi Arabia. So I just moved back from Saudi Arabia about 3 weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago. And so one of the interesting things about these contexts is that they're completely foreign. Completely foreign language, completely foreign ways of doing things. And so what these foreign contexts forced me to do, and force a lot of people to do that are willing to do the internal work, is it forces them to recognize, and it forced me to recognize that I am not the language I speak, the English language. I am not my opinions or perspectives. I'm not my political affiliations. I am something deeper than that, an issue of identity, and in part an issue of voice. And so voice, what is voice? Voice is what a person is fundamentally at the intersection of their spirit, soul, body, emotions, and their service to other people. And the psycho-spiritual kinesthetic essence of that, and the articulation of that, hence the word voice. And so what this commenter pointed out was that van life is like moving to a new country. And I don't think the commenter realized that I'd done that many times. but he had a point. And so I wanted to talk about how van life is like moving to a new country. And so when you move to a new country, like I was saying, you realize that you are not, like, if you think of identity on a continuum, and towards the surface you have the shallow things in some sense, and then on the bottom end you have the deep things. You get closer to who you really are on a spiritual level, on a divine level, and who God made you to be, who God conceived you to be before you were conceived by your parents, or before I was conceived by my parents. And so something that is exciting for me personally, I don't know about it. I don't think it's the majority of people on a conscientious level, but on a fundamental level, it certainly is. People yearn for change. That's why we watch movies. That's why we watch TV shows. Why do we do that? We love, like, when we watch a character go from being like this and going through conflict, which is the essence of a good story, is good conflict, and then becoming something different, or becoming someone different and growing, seeing that growth in story language is called a I guess we could call it a comedy, not in the sense of humorous, but in the sense of things coming together. And so van life, for me, and I hope for you, and I hope for a lot of you, is an opportunity to confront the challenges, the non-glamorous parts of, van life in a sense is living in a different country. And so in a different country, you have a different language, you have different customs, you have different norms, you have different ways of doing things. But essentially what it is learning new ways, confronting new obstacles, new challenges, new problems, and learning how to overcome those. And how do you learn to overcome those? You become a better person. It's like your favorite story. I was talking to a friend last night about The Office and how much we love The Office. And one reason The Office we thought was so good, or at least, I thought was so good, it's funny, but the characters change. You watch Michael, you watch Jim and Pam, and several of these characters from season 1 to season 7 and season 9 become more mature, become better, become more capable, become more skilled, more articulate, and it's powerful. And so essentially, there's the comedic vein, which is huge, but like the reason why it's so funny is because it's exaggerated, but it's anchored in a kind of truth. It's anchored in real humanity. So van life being literally, like a new home, a new location, even though for me, I'm sleeping in different places almost every night. But the home itself, it's like this immersion in this experience. And so going through the story conflict of going into van life, being one kind of person, and for a lot of people wanting freedom in the sense of financial freedom or freedom to do what they want with their time, or maybe just the sense that something is lacking in their life, in the life that they've been living, and they want something that's more fulfilling, and so van life seems appealing. And so, but in its very essence, I'm not sure I agree with this. Sometimes I say things I don't agree with just to see if I agree with it. But in its essence, van life is an opportunity to become more self-aware. And change comes with awareness. Change does not come fundamentally with only a choice. Change comes when you want change, but then you become self-aware or aware in ways that you were not before. And it's the awareness that offers change. And why is it the awareness? Awareness, in some sense, is the product of accepting new truth that you didn't have internalized before. And so I think that's what van life is. Van life is an opportunity to learn and grow, to confront new exterior challenges, but really those exterior challenges push on the thoughts, feelings, emotions, and choices and character flaws of the person, and gives them the opportunity to ascend or descend in relation to that challenge, to climb that mountain, to have that achievement, to go for it, or to lose. But even when they lose, it's an opportunity to grow. So anyways, if you liked this video, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you want to help this channel, please like, share, and subscribe. If you haven't done so already, recommend it to your friends or your network if this video has blessed you or helped you in any way. And I really appreciate your time today, like I said, and I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.